Hello and welcome to Aurora Magick Tarot. This is an impromptu election results reading that for some reason, I wasn't planning on doing this, but for some reason when I woke up this morning I felt compelled to do this. I wasn't planning on doing this like I said, so this is a bit of a surprise. But I have laid out the cards and asked the question already, and the question is, what is going to be the outcome of the election? And, you know, United States presidential election, obviously. And as I was shuffling the cards, I already knew I was going to pull 5 cards. And as I was shuffling them, I immediately saw a division in my mind that the 2 cards on the left would be left, blue, Democrat. And the 2 cards on the right would be right, red, Republican. And then there's a card in the middle that is kind of like where these two meet in an outcome. Okay, so very interesting. So let's just go ahead and get started into the reading. So the first card I have is the 3 of Swords. The 3 of Swords is heartbreak, deep heartbreak, loss. Could be loss due to death and illness. The 3 of Swords could also be just illness on a wider scale. It could be communicable disease. Sorry. So yeah, I feel like in particular, the Democratic side of things have been very concerned about the virus and the spread, and it's caused a lot of heartache with people that have lost people that have been sick, people that have been severely ill, the way that it's impacted lives. And I feel like this is really important. This is the important driving issue for the left side of this political dynamic, and that is kind of what's driving that at this time, driving the left side's motivation in this election is that they feel very heartache in their heart and wanting to solve this issue of the virus. The next card is the 9 of Pentacles reversed. The 9 of Pentacles reversed is all about a loss, a threat, a danger, a loss of security, a threat of security. And I feel like this goes along with this 3 of Swords energy, that on the left side of the aisle, people feel like their security has been threatened. They don't feel independent like they once used to, and they're being very impacted by what's going on with the virus in the country. They feel like they can't go about how they normally have. They can't be independent anymore. They can't take care of themselves and be self-sufficient the way they used to. They feel threatened. They feel like their security is threatened. What keeps them grounded on this planet, in this reality, has totally turned them upside down. The next card is in the middle of the spread. This is very interesting, and this is very telling, and I already knew where this was going when I pulled the cards, right when I saw them. It's the Wheel of Fortune reversed. So the Wheel of Fortune reversed is, I mean, this alone gave me the answer to this reading as far as I can tell. The Wheel of Fortune reversed is something is going a certain way for a while, and then all of a sudden there's a reversal of fortunes, okay? And for me, this very strongly represents Trump's presidency. He had, a strong support, a strong lead, and he's had, he's been serving as president for 4 years. And this Wheel of Fortune is especially because it's right in the middle between the 2 left cards and the 2 right cards, the 2 left Democrat cards, the 2 right Republican cards. Because it's right in the middle, this is telling me that it's likely that Trump is going to lose. I don't see Trump winning with this card. Like I said, the Wheel of Fortune reversed is all about things are going a certain way for a while, and then all of a sudden it's flipped upside down, which makes sense because the 2 cards before, like I said, the 3 of Swords and the 9 of Pentacles reversed, I'm picking up really strongly as related to the virus. So it's kind of like that was single catalyst for change here with regard to this election is what the reading is saying. It really turned everything upside down. It almost feels like if the virus hadn't happened, that Trump would have probably would win. But this Wheel of Fortune reverse, I'm picking up really strongly that it's, I don't think Trump's going to win. And the next two cards will show why. The fourth card coming into the right side, the Republican side, is the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is all about deep despair, being in a deep depression due to a loss, okay, due to a trauma, due to a loss. So this is telling me that, you know, following the order here of these five cards, that when this Wheel of Fortune comes into the reversal and the Republican side kind of lose their stretch of good fortune, so to speak, that they're in this Five of Cups energy where they are in despair. They are in despair. Hopefully this means that these folks will kind of keep to themselves. You know, there is a concern about there being a lot of potentially, you know, dangerous situations with people that are very upset about the election outcome. But this person is cloaked and very sad. So I hope that this means that people will just kind of mourn in their own way on themselves and not try and go and wreak havoc in their communities. But I don't know. But I kind of see that with this Five of Cups, that people will just kind of go into the background. And it could be that when Trump loses, which I feel strongly here, that he will kind of just go maybe hide out. We might not hear from him for a little while. Because he'll just be like embarrassed or something and just so in despair and distraught. Yeah. So this is the next and final card is really what hit it home for me, that I don't think that the Republicans are going to win this presidential election. The Hierophant reverse. The Hierophant is all about it's all about tradition, and this is really heavily picking up on this conservative traditional side that the Republican Party heavily represents, this evangelical interest, especially that the Trump side of things has really embraced. And this Hierophant reversed upside down, it's saying that this is going to get put upside down on its head. That whole more conservative traditional approach is not going to prevail with this Hierophant reverse. The Hierophant reverse says it's going to get flipped on its head, and it's not going to be it's not going to be what prevails in this election with this Hierophant reversed. This traditional, more conservative, religious side is not going to win out. And that is supported by this Five of Cups right before, where there is this despair that leads from this Wheel of Fortune reverse, which, like I said, is things are going a certain way, which was Trump and, you know, Trump having the White House, and then it gets flipped upside down. Returning to the two, you know, the Democrat cards on the left, this is telling me that, yes, this is kind of, you know, this is a big reason of why the outcome is this way, having to do with the virus and feeling this loss of security, feeling this threat to one's ability to take care of themselves and be on their own. This is not going to go away just if Biden wins. This is something that is going to be felt, I think, across the aisle for a while longer, and I think it's going to take time to really get back there, because the Nine of Pentacles reversed, a 9 is, you know, as far as the numerology in the tarot is concerned, a 9 is a pretty advanced state in a progression of things, of an event or situation. So it is going to take time to come out of this whole virus situation, regardless of who ends up winning. But this reading is telling me that it feels like Biden will pull off this election. I feel that really strongly here. But it feels like the left side, like the establishment part and like the media, they will be probably very happy, but just the regular people, the voters, it's not really a real win for them. It's kind of like they didn't like Biden or Trump. They didn't like either of them. And they kind of just had to make a decision based on this totally, you know, rare, crazy situation of the virus. And it's like, it's like no one wins in the end. You know, it's like the people, the folks that voted, yes, they vote for Biden, but it's like, okay, good. The bar was really low, just so that we don't fucking die. And it still doesn't feel that great. I mean, they're happy that Biden wins, but it's still like, they're still feeling this threat and loss of security. There still will be a lot of fear and uncertainty about what happens from there. But yeah, just to kind of review once again, like I said, right in smack dab in the middle with this Wheel of Fortune reversed, I don't see how this does not mean that Trump is going to lose. Because like I said, the Wheel of Fortune in the upright, you're going a certain way, you're going a certain way. Things are a certain way for a long time. The Trump presidency for 4 years. And then in the reversal, a sudden change happens. And especially, like I said, the final card with this Hierophant reversed, with the Republican Party representing a more religious, conservative, traditional, family-oriented aspect, and with it being reversed on its head, no, it's gonna get taken out here with this reversal is what I feel. But I feel, like I said again, like even Biden winning, like, I don't think it's going to be that much of a joyous occasion. I think that there's still going to be a lot of sadness and, you know, just feeling security, a threat to our security, not feeling secure in what's going on regardless of the outcome. Yeah. So that's all I have. Just a little short reading. I'm not going to, you know, beat it to death anymore. That's what I got. That's what the cards say. Am I right? I have no idea. This is just a card reading. I'm not trying to say that I know for sure, but this is what I got when I pulled the cards. So do with it what you want. If it's just for fun, whatever. We'll find out eventually what the outcome is, but that's just what I got here. So I hope this was enjoyable, fun, you know, hopefully not frightening reading. And I guess we will just see what happens. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time, okay? Bye.